And usually on this channel, we refer this book, The Daily Stoic. And basically what this book has is every day there is a meditation that we think about. Now, this channel is particularly mostly for artists. So usually because artists are emotional people and they are a lot more in shit than other people. That is why this channel is particularly for artists, me being an artist and teacher as well. So the thing today, the date today is June 15. And we are actually going to talk about a very, very, very important topic. Why have a few problems, all right? Now, why are we even thinking about it? We are thinking about it for a very simple reason that we carry, there is this thing that there was a research done that said that the college students today, basically your age, have more pressure and more frustration than World War II soldiers. And that is actually true. Because there is social media, because there is comparison, because the goals that have been set for you people are way worse than any other generation yet. Okay? So the thing is now we need to handle it with a little care, and that is why there is this system. Now I am no guru, I am also learning, and I'm just trying to put whatever I am trying to learn. Okay? So the wise people, the people who are brilliant philosophers through the ages, Archimedes, Socrates, Marcus Aurelius, and people like that, they happen to have a few problems. For example, even Gandhiji, he used to just have the bare minimum that was required. That in itself reduces a lot of problems, and that is what we are looking at. So the first thing is managing expectations. Now the thing is, now we are humans, we are creatures. We have some things that we have, for example, asset, friends, networking, ability to speak, ability to eat, food that we like, and something that we don't like, enemies, things that we don't like, studies that we don't like, work that we hate to do. With that, we have emotions, we have goals, we have aspirations, and we want things to not happen, such as death of a loved one or something like that. Okay? Now, between this entire chaos that we have, there are certain things that we can handle. There are two things in life. One, you can handle certain stuff. One, you cannot handle certain stuff. Okay? This is about what we can handle. Okay? So the first thing is managing expectations. We have a lot of expectations from a lot of people that is never going to turn out correct. Because just because you are good doesn't mean that the other person is good as well. And that is the first exercise that we have to do, is bring the expectations really down to something that is real. If somebody does not have $1,000, don't expect them to give you lakhs. That is going to make you fall flat on your face no matter how much they promise. Okay, so if the person has a couple of lakhs in their account, expect thousands if you did something for them, and that is realistic expectation. A lot of time it happens that somebody got something and we are like, okay, I might be able to use it just because they are a cool or close friend to mine. But the problem is that person is having 100 commitments. It is not real what we are thinking. So we have to bring that expectation down. That is the first thing. The second is going to be, you have to, okay, by the way, this is where the mentality is, the thought processes, okay? But then we have to, here you came into the reality, and now we are going into the planning. There are two things that happen in life. One, the really, really, really good things. You got an A, you got a Ferrari, you got to travel the world by the age of 35, you got your dream job, you got married to the person who you think is amazing. Those are the best things that are going to be. Now there are worse things that are going to be. You have to visit hospital, you have debts, you have loans, you have student loans, you fail in your exam, your business drops, your business goes. Both of them are a reality. Things are happening, like it is quote that there is a thing said that Himalaya, Everest, Mount Everest, it is filled with people who were most enthusiastic. There were people who were more enthusiastic than me and you who climbed Mount Everest, never came back. So things are happening in real time, both good and bad. And what we have to do is not become sad about it, but basically consider them. What good can happen to me, I'll be grateful for that. What bad can happen to me, and I'll be patient with that. And I'll try to solve it, hopefully. So, when the wise people are there, what they do is they consider the best that can happen, and then they consider the worst that can happen. And when you consider the worst that can happen, if you just stop at this place, you will become sad. I don't want you to become sad. If you stop at this place, it won't work for you, and this is where I believe people go into depression, even though depression is a big word, okay? What we have to do is not stop here, but go into this side, okay? It is called a reverse clause. In reverse clause, we think about our problems, our issues, our frustrations, our depressions, not only the one that you have, the one that are going to happen. Because if you see now, expectations actually lie in the future. Planning lies in the future. This is also lying in the future. Okay? You might think that whoever you are right now, you already have so much plans, so much problems. Life is already shitty as it is. You don't want anything more to happen. So it is not good to just have wishful thinking. It is actually good to have a plan. And that is why this. So the first thing is we anticipate what can happen. Now there is a very simple example that I often take is, let's just say you're planning to buy a phone. The phone is going to cost 1,20,000. Let's just say, okay? Why not save 150 and keep 30 for medical emergencies? Or if the phone breaks, if people are coming from commerce, they know that there is something called as depreciation, which is a sinking fund that you save in case the company goes into a loss. Or you have to cut it every day so that whenever you want to buy a new asset, you can use it. That is a bit technical, but what I'm trying to say is, once you anticipate, you'll be able to prepare. Okay? You know that your entire life, through your actually, this is something that I personally think and believe, and this was not in the script initially, but there are some days that are going to happen. You are going to get married, your friends are going to get married, your parents are going to pass away, your babies are going to get born, your grandparents are going to pass away. No matter how much you wish, this is not going to change. So for the good parts, let's keep them there. For the bad parts, let's prepare. You know the person is going to go someday. Then why behave with them shitty today? Let's save for them. Let's make them happy. Let's create memories that are going to last like anything. Okay? And by the way, these days, these things, they actually make, they actually make your life. These are the milestones that you have. If you go back and if you think, now what are the great things in my life? Okay? The day you passed, the day you took your first step, maybe somebody's anniversary, maybe your parents' anniversary, and your life, when you look at the highlights, this will only be the highlights. So these are the days that are going to happen. You're going to graduate and all other stuff. The bad part of it that you don't want, what if you prepare for them in advance? That is what I'm suggesting. Okay? That is what this book is suggesting specifically. So we prepare. The second is we embrace. If I say, and I know this will be a little strong words, but if I say that, when my mother falls sick, now this is a hard statement, but what if I have a job in which I can work from home? I have money enough so that I can give her amazing treatment at a hospital. And whenever somebody asks, like my mother is asking now, where is he? They can simply say that he's actually sitting outside doing his work. If she needs me, I'll be there. This is preparation. This is anticipation and preparation, and also embracing the feeling that will give you. My mom is unwell. She will be eventually. But if I can prepare for that and embrace it, that yes, she'll be unwell, I'll be there and it will be a good thing. It will be a memory. Then you can embrace it. And you will actually, when that actually happens, you won't be fidgeting, you won't be frustrated because you planned for it already. There's big things in life and that will give you positive attitude. Right now, not in the future, right now, because you know you're covered by your own self. Whoever you're going to become is going to catch you. There is a quote. Yeah, this is what it means. And the last one is reflect and learn. When you think about it like that, your way of thinking in the present with your friends and everything will change. This life is temporary. It is going to change. But when you think about this way, we'll be able to navigate it very nicely. And I just hope that it works for you. Yeah, that is today. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, thank you.